John Kerry is not stupid. John Kerry is intellectually and morally corrupt. This is Orest, the official old guy at oldguytalkstome.com, a podcast dedicated to helping older guys create kick-ass lives for themselves and those that they love. Check it out. Be sure to subscribe, share, and review. John Kerry is not stupid, but he is morally and intellectually corrupt. And if you have any doubts about that, well, check out the link in the notes below to the data that will back up what I am going to say here now. Now, John Kerry has a long history of lying. I think it all started, well, I'm not sure when it started. It probably started at an early age, maybe 4 or 5 or whatever. But he did continue when he went to testify before Congress about atrocities in Vietnam that he actually never saw and had no personal experience with. But he got a pass on that. And now, he's up there, he ran for president. He's been senator for a long time. He ran for president, secretary of whatever, and gave the world's largest exporter of terrorism many billion dollars, about 150, plus a little bit of rounding off cash here, spending money to go on a shopping spree so they can buy some more suicide terrorists. And just in case you don't know about his connection to Iran, just take a look at, he's connected to them by marriage. And it's kind of an interesting situation there. But that's not what I want to dwell on. I didn't want to toss those little facts out there. The fact is that he got out there yesterday and said that, we have all this wind turbine jobs, solar panel installers, and they're growing at the fastest rate of any jobs in the United States. Well, I listen to that and I go like, gee, that doesn't sound right to me. What's he talking about? And so I went on the internet and Googled. You can still Google this. Lo and behold, the Labor Department statistics, and yes, John was actually correct that actually not completely correct, because these large growths, like 60% in wind turbine technicians, that's supposed to happen. It hasn't happened yet between 20 and 29. 20 and 29. And we know how good the Labor Department statistics are. The whole government projecting stuff 10 years out in the future really works. But, it sounds good, really, 60% increase. And guess what? How many people there are right now? 7,000. There's 7,000 in that industry. So get another 4,000. And that's not going to make up for all the jobs that were immediately lost with King Joe. King Joe, I don't know if I like to call him King Joe or Uncle Joe. When he signed that executive order to shut down the production of the Keystone Pipeline, he put out about 11,000 plus workers, and plus, all the people that they buy food from, the places that they shop, the stores, the tires, the cars, all of that. And those were good paying jobs. See, now what a lot of people don't know is that a lot of those people that work those hard jobs like that, they make pretty good money, like 6 figures. But if you want to be a, wind turbine technician or a solar panel installer, guess what? You get $20 an hour. A little differential there, probably about $30 to $40 an hour. But, that's okay. That's okay because, John says it's okay, and he said, these are the fastest growing jobs. And so now these people I feel really bad for these people, because they all of a sudden they had good lives, they were going good, they're probably living in nice places. In some of these remote areas, being on a 6-figure income is like, that's like making $300,000 or $400,000 in New York City, which is, you can barely get by on that in New York City. But it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. So now they're going to be joining lots of other Americans, the ones that get laid off because of the minimum wage of $15 an hour, among other things. They're going to be joining them in the unemployment line, collecting food stamps, and probably moving out of their nice houses. A lot of them probably moving into their car. So that's not going to be pleasant. It's a really sad thing. It's totally unnecessary, but, King Joe and John, they don't really care. They don't really care because they got their agenda. And I'll tell you, it's America last now. America last. Remember, at oldguytalkstome.com, it's all about creating a kick-ass life for yourself and those that you love. Subscribe, share, and review. And if you're a troll, I'm going to love you too. I'm going to love you really